Vidiyatamasu tataivam
Giram Samaggagane Samiritam
Giram samadda gagane samiritam
Nisamya Vedastrithisashanuvachaha
Nishamma vedastridashanuvacha
Gamporosim me Shrinutamavapuna
Gam purusham me srinatama punah
Vidyatam Ashutate Vamachiram
Viditayamasu tataivam achiram
Giram samadho gagane samitam
Giram samadho gagane samiritam
Nishamya vedastridashan vachaha
Nishamma vedastridashanuvacha
Purusham me sinutamaraha punah
Gam purusham me srinatama punah
Vidyatam ashutataiva machiram
Vidiyatamasu tataivam achiram Giram,
Giram,
a vibration of words.
a vibration of words.
Samadhu,
Samadho,
in trance.
entrance,
Gagane, in the sky.
in the sky.
Samiritam, vibrated.
Vibrated.
Nisamma,
Nishama,
hearing.
Hearing
Vedas,
Veda
Lord Brahma.
Brahma
Three Dashan,
Tridashan
unto the demigods. Uvacha,
Uvacha
said,
State
Ha,
Ha
O, Gam, the order.
Order
Purushim,
Purushim
Purushim, received from the Supreme Person.
Received from the Supreme Person
Me,
Me
from me. Srinuta, just here. Amara, O demigods.
Odemigas
Punaha, again. Vidiyatam,
Vidiyata
execute.
Execute
Ashu, immediately. Tat eva, just so.
Just so
Ma, don't. Chiram,
Kiran
delay. Translation. While in trance, Lord Brahma heard the words of Lord Vishnu vibrating in the sky. Thus he told the demigods, O demigods, hear from me the order of Hirodakshai Vishnu, the Supreme Person, and execute it attentively without delay. So, need to repeat or? Translation need to repeat or just we can? Okay, per part. Jai His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. It appears that the words of the Supreme Personality of Godhead can be heard in trance by competent person. Modern science gives us telephones, by which one can hear sound vibration from a distant place. Similarly, although other persons cannot hear the words of Lord Vishnu, Lord Brahma is able to hear the Lord's word within himself. This is confirmed in the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam 1:1:1. Tene Brahma Rida Adi Kavaye. Adi Kavi is Lord Brahma. In the beginning of the creation, the Lord received the instruction of Vedic knowledge from Lord Vishnu through the medium of the heart. The same principle is confirmed herewith. While Brahma was in trance, he was able to hear the words of Hirodakshai Vishnu, and he carried the Lord's message to the demigods. Similarly, in the beginning, Brahma first received the Vedic knowledge from Supreme Personality of Godhead through the core of the heart. In both instances, the same process was used in transmitting the message to Lord Brahma. In other words, although Lord Vishnu was invisible even to Lord Brahma could hear the Vishnu's word through the heart. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is invisible even to Lord Brahma, yet he descends on this earth and becomes visible to the people in general. This is certainly an act of his causeless mercy, but fools and non-devotees think that Krishna is an ordinary historical person. because they think that the Lord is an ordinary person like them. They are described as Mura, Apajananti Mam Mura. The causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is neglected by such demoniac persons who cannot understand the instruction of Bhagavad Gita and who therefore interpret them. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So this is very nicely explained by Srila Prabhupada, that how when the demigods, they face some troubles, they go to Brahma. And then Brahma, headed by Brahma, all the demigods, they are going to Vishnu. How to solve the problem. So the same things, same problems in the planet of demigods, within the 14 planetary system, the trouble is there. So we see that when the Asuras became so much powerful, they attack the demigods, and the demigods are taking shelter of Lord Brahma, and Lord Brahma is taking shelter of Kshirodaksha Vishnu. So in that way we can understand the succession. Who is powerful? Who is the most powerful person? We can see the series here, right? So who is the most powerful? Sri Radha Manohar, right? Is not it? Not Vishnu. People are misunderstanding. Even if you search in Google who is Krishna, they are telling that he is the incarnation of Vishnu. But it's not truth. ISKCON should change that. You know this? So people in general, they know that Krishna comes from Vishnu. But it's not true. It seems that Krishna came from Vishnu. It seems like that. Because Krishna incarnated in Dapara as a Krishna form. But still it's not Krishna, from Vishnu Krishna came. So we see here that when demigods get trouble, because of their devotee, they are following the seniors. But when demons get the trouble, they try himself to come out from that problem. So we should learn from the demigods that when we are in problem, we should go through the seniors. We should not try much. How much try we can do. But if we just surrender to the seniors, they can do so much. In any case, for preaching, for everything, we should take shelter from the senior. That is a mode of goodness. So here explains so many things actually, that how that mercy actually coming from Krishna to us. It is also explaining in that verse that no one can understand the activities of the Lord. Lord he is fully independent. Lord can do anything and everything, but ordinary person like Brahma cannot understand. So if Brahma not understand, how we can understand? We see that Lord Brahma, he was doing austerity. 100 years of his years. But still he did not find anything about the Lord. And he was saying that, okay, I understand one thing, that I never understand Krishna. I understand. After 100-year austerity, he was commenting that I understand that I cannot understand the Lord. But after some days in that bhakti life, we are thinking that I understand so much. But when I came first time in ISKCON, I was thinking that okay, whole life I will pass by washing the dishes and the cleaning the temple. That mode I had before when I joined in ISKCON, right? But after some days, some years, that mode is not at all there. So that is actually illusion. That is pride. After It's very natural. We see Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita, Prabhupada was telling that I am changing my servants frequently. Why? Why?
So they don't become proud.
Because if anyone think Guru as an ordinary human, he will must in the offense. And by that offense, he cannot come out. Even Krishna not forgive. So, Guru knows that. That's why Guru making the servant, especially the personal servant, and when he becomes so much, it's called over familiar, then he changed. Then he cannot take easy Guru's service. That's why Guru changed, because he should not get that easy mind, easy thinking about Guru. So, if it is here about Guru, how we should be careful on Krishna to think and serve him. So, it is mentioned here that Lord Brahma sometimes he not able to understand Krishna. You see the pastimes, Brahma Vimuha Lila. So Krishna sometimes he was acting like so much ordinary boy. One day, Krishna went to the forest with his friends, Gopa Balak, and all the Gopa Balak had some breakfast with them because their mother is giving some food to them. When they became angry after playing, they can eat. So one day, one special item, one friend he took, and especially Madhu Mangal, he is eating so much. He is eating so much because he is very fatty, Madhu Mangal? You know Madhu Mangal? Madhu Mangal. You know him? Krishna's one friend, very famous friend. He's fond of eating, he likes so much prasadam. Yes, especially laddus. Yes. And then one day, Madhu Mangal, actually everyone try to give Krishna first. But that day, Madhu Mangal, he was hungry or whatever, I don't know. He eat without giving Krishna. And Krishna actually he just tracked that. And he was saying that why you eat? And he not able to repeat because his mouth, he gave full inside the mouth, and mouth becomes so much, So then Krishna come near to Madhu Mangal, and what Krishna did, you should see this. He put this is Madhu Mangal mouth, so he put his mouth like that, and now this is Madhu Mangal mouth. He did like that. And then the food coming from Madhu Mangal's mouth to Krishna's mouth. this. See again this. So when he did that, the food come and Krishna's mouth is in front of his mouth. So that first time, it's seen by Lord Brahma. And Brahma thought, it's too much. That boy cannot become Krishna. Let's test him. Then Brahma decided that he will test Krishna. So then he stealing his calves and also the friends. Not one time, 3 times. And Krishna make a full set again. But out of that Krishna's Yoga Maya, and Brahma was not understand. And in that way, Brahmaji, he wildered. And after all, he understood. Actually, this is the external thing that Brahma not understand Krishna, but the internal pastimes is going on. What is the internal pastimes here? You know, Prabhu?
Eternal?
Internal pastimes.
Internal.
Yes.
Where?
Why Brahma kidnapping or stealing the calves and his boys, friends?
Why?
Why?
To test him.
To test him, it's the external reason. But what is the internal reason here? Okay, I am telling. It was all the gopis, Joshoda-like gopis. They was feeding their sons, but they are not satisfied by feeding and caring their son. They always think, if I get chance to serve Krishna and feed Krishna, they were always lamenting. Who? The gopis, like friend of Jashoda. The gopis, who is the Krishna's friends' mothers. They always thinking that I want to feed Krishna. I personally I want to care. They were caring their children, but they're not satisfied. That is opposite in that material world. Material world, mother, they want to feed their children. But in Golok Vrindavan, all the gopis, all the mothers, they are not satisfied by feeding and caring by their children. They want to feed and care personally to Krishna. So then they were lamenting like anything. And also the cows, the calves, they drinking milk from the butts of the cows, but they are not satisfied by feeding their calves. They want that I want to feed my milk directly to Krishna. The cows are always thinking like that in Golok Vrindavan. Yeah. Just see. Then Krishna said, okay, I am here to fulfill all of your desire. Then by Brahma, that pastimes took all the calves and all the boyfriends of Krishna. 1 year Brahma took in the calf, in the cave. And that 1 year, all the calves is Krishna himself. All the friends, Krishna expanded himself. So this year, no one was thinking and feeling the separation, lamentation. Because Krishna personally taking as a Shubal, Sudam, Sridham, Madhumangal, all are Krishna. And all calves are also Krishna. You know? So this year, Krishna fulfilled their desire out of that pastimes of Brahmaji. So in that way we see how Krishna is so merciful. He is fulfilling all the desire of his devotee. Even the cows, mother cow's desire he fulfilled. So this is Krishna, and how we can understand Krishna. Because how Prabhupada explaining, how the Acharyas explaining, by learning from them we can understand little bit of Krishna. So these things here mentioned that Brahma not able to understand Krishna's pastimes. How we can understand? So this is, we can learn from here how Brahma not understand the activities of Krishna. So furthermore is like Vishnu. So Kirodakshaya Vishnu, he was laying in Kirodak Samudra, ocean of Kirod. This is Kir Samudra is telling. So we know that 3 Vishnu is there. One is Mahavishnu or Karanodakshaya Vishnu. One is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu and one is Kirodakshaya Vishnu. So Krishna expanded that, it's called that Purushavatar. 3 Purushavatar. Kirodakshaya Vishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu and Karanodakshaya Vishnu. So Karanodakshaya Vishnu is Mahavishnu, and from his body, like the Lumkup. How to say Lumkup, Prabhu? The whole of... Yeah.
The pore of the hair.
Yes. So from that, all the planets come. all the planets come. So Prabhupada, he was giving one example in the part. He's saying that sometimes we see in the house, what house is tin shed house, the sun rays come. So sun rays come, and that ray of the sun, you can see some atoms. And as usual, we are taking the breath, right? And then all the atoms is going inside us, is not it? And then again exhale and inhale, exhale, then all the atoms comes. So Prabhupada said, as we are taking the atoms and giving up the atoms, in the same way Mahavishnu, he was creating and he was taking out everything. By his inhale and exhale, all the universes, all the creations comes and all the creation destroyed. This is the activities of Mahavishnu. And that all the universes comes, so now how that universes will work? Universes, how they work, how it works. Then Prabhupada explained that if you see one bird is flying in the sky for home, for the soul, because soul inside, otherwise birds cannot fly in the sky. In the same way, one plane is flying. How? Because pilot is inside. So in the same way, how that universe is actually doing his activities, because Krishna is inside. Who is Krishna? Who is Krishna? Garbhodakshay Vishnu. Garbhodakshay Vishnu. Because Garbhodakshay Vishnu inside the universe. And from that Garbhodakshay Vishnu's navel, the lotus came, and from that lotus, Brahma appeared. And Brahma, he created that 14 planetary system. And Kshirodakshay Vishnu is giving Paramatma to everyone. He is Paramatma. So he is staying in all of our hearts. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita 15:15, Krishna was mentioning, Sarvasya choham hridishan nivishta mattam smriti jnanam apahanam cha. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me that remembrance, forgetfulness and knowledge comes. So Krishna is actually doing everything we can see, within and without. Ito Nishinha, Parato Nishinha, Bohir Nishinha, Hridaya Nishinha. Everything is actually doing by Krishna. So here we understand that what the instruction Kshirodakshay Vishnu giving, Lord Brahma and all the demigods, they were following very, very attentively. So by the grace of Srila Prabhupada, we understand the teaching of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Radha and Krishna himself. Kali Yuge, Sri Chaitanya, Radha Krishna, no hai anna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is non-different from Radha and Krishna. Radha and Krishna combined came as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And also Radharani separatedly came as a Gadadhar. And Balaram came as a Nityananda. And Mahavishnu and Sadashiv combined came as Advaita Acharya. And Narad Muni came as a Srivas Thakur. That is Panchatattva we see. Is not it? And so many Mahaprabhu's associates as Ashtashakis and others, they came as Mahaprabhu's associates. We know Swarup Damodar, Rai Ramananda, so many associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they came. That's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he was singing, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jibe Daya Kori Shaparshada Shiya Dham Shahaya Bhatari. You know the meaning? Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give the compassion. He came out of compassion to give mercy to the fallen souls. Why? That's why he came with his associates and also his abode. He came with his eternal abode and eternal associates. Why? Because he want to give mercy. So that out of compassion he appeared in that form of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what he want to teach us? Shikhaye sharanagati bhakotero pran. So he teach us personally how we can surrender to the Lord. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is more powerful and more merciful than Krishna. Because Krishna is only Krishna. Mahaprabhu is Krishna and Radharani. So who is powerful? Mahaprabhu is powerful. And why he is so merciful? Why? Because Krishna only said that Sarva dharman paritijya mamekam saranam braja aham tam sarva papebha mukshayashyami mashucha. Krishna only said it to Arjuna. Okay, you surrender unto me, I will make you free from all the sinful reactions. It's only he said. But Mahaprabhu came. Mahaprabhu went to the sinners. Mahaprabhu hugged them and make them free from the sin. Who was the sinner?
Jai Mata.
Yes! Jai! Jai! So just see. And we also like Jagai Madai, especially. And Mahaprabhu is giving mercy. And we came that mercy from so far, there Navadvip, Mayapur. And how that mercy comes so far? It's mentioned in Chaitanya Mangal. Ebe nama sankirtan thikna khargalaya antaro asuro jiber felibo katia jodi papi chari dharma durodeshe jay mor senapati bhakta jaive tathai. In Chaitanya Mangal, it's explaining that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was appearing in that pastimes, in that incarnation, he said, I will come with a sharp pen, open, and I will cut the heart, demoniac heart of the people. Because in Kali Yuga, everyone is demons. In other time, Sattva Yuga, demons was living in the another planetary system, another planets. In Treta Yuga, demon was staying in another country like Sri Lanka, Ravan. In Dapur Yuga, demon were staying in the same family, Mama Kangsha and Duryodhana. But in Kali Yuga, demons came within our heart. So Mahaprabhu said, Eve astra na dharibo prane karo na maribo. In that pastimes of myself, I will not kill anyone, I will not take any kind of weapon. But I came with a sharpened weapon, that is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And by that weapon I will cut the demoniac mode of heart, the demoniac portion of heart of the people. Ebe nama sankirtan thikna khargaloya antaro asuro jiber felibo katia. And he said that Jodi Papi Chari Dharma Dur Deshe Jai. If someone living in very far and they went to very far places, so Mur Shanapati Bhaktu will go. My commander-in-chief, my devotee will go to them and make them free from the sin. And who is that Shanapati Bhakta? Who is that Shanapati Bhakta? Yes. So Prabhupada came so far out of 2 heart attack. 31 days cargo, ship journey, so many sea disease, but still Prabhupada came and gave mercy to us. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada, and thank you all of you. All of you are continuing the mission of Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki. Jai. Any clarification? Yes.
So, Prabhu, thank you for that. It's an honor to have you from Bangladesh in our little place in ISKCON Montreal. But
Yes.
Brahma.
Yes. Because that after that pastimes, Brahma came to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he was begging. And Krishna said, no, no, you have to get some punishment. And because you forgot me, you underestimated me. Then Brahma also said, okay, my dear Prabhu, I want some punishment. Then he came as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he born in a Muslim family, Mohammedan family. And he was glorifying the Lord from the childhood in a Mohammedan or Muslim family. Because he not glorified in Brahma in the past time, so he came in Kali Yuga in the very trouble and opposite situation, but still in that situation he was glorifying the Lord. That is the reason.
Which is the place he was
This is Bangladesh,
born?
Burun Gram, yeah. Burun Gram. His name was Haris and his father's name was Habiullah. He was born at Jai Haridas Thakur ki. Thank you so much. Yes, Prabhu.
So thank you very much for the class, the enthusiasm, and realization. Thank you. So you just mentioned about the demigods going to see their superior. It might happen that is it sometimes not, maybe someone maybe situation is not, there's physically no superior maybe in a given situation. Is
So-
there a way to think about this? Or I just want some precision on that.
Yeah, I just mentioned that always demigods also in the personal matter, and in some cases they are not actually following this. But when they feel so much, there is no hope, then they go to the Brahma. Otherwise, you see, Indra was so proud and he was fighting with, Krishna. So, generally not going, but when they are in the very, very bad situation, then he actually admitting the Lord. But in our case, as how we can actually follow that principle in our daily life in ISKCON as a brahmachari or full-time devotee. So, we are staying under temple president or secretary or temple managing committee. And that president also under the general secretary, you can say. And general secretary is also under the GVC. And GVC had some, main core body. So in that way, Guru is also there. So Guru is also under the GVC. So in that way, our system of, maintaining is going on. So as we see, there is three kind of senior we can consider. One is who came before me in ISKCON, and who is elder than me, and who is the post or the spiritual position. So in that way we can consider our seniors. Even someone is junior to me, but he is very, well understanding in Shastra, and very devoted than me, then we can actually respect the juniors also. Is it okay? Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki. Shamamet Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki. Gaur Premanande. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Praise Devarshina.
Jai Srila